y'all, so I really wanted to do this as a get ready with me, but I look cute and this is my makeup that I wore to work today. So I just wanted to hop on here and kind of give you guys a life update. I know you guys aren't used to me just sitting here chatting with y'all, but I figured why not? Because I haven't been able to like be on Instagram as much and kind of interact with you guys like I usually do. So I just wanted to come on here and do a live update, and I've been pushing this off for a minute now because everything was just so up in the air. And so I guess I could just hop straight into it. The first thing that's been like evolving and updating, which is has been kind of drastic for me. I know during Vlogmas I kind of shared like a lot of people were coming in and out of my life, and although it seems like, I mean, it sounds dramatic, but like, long story short, with my job, our head coach got released, and basically when that kind of happens, 9 times out of 10, whoever comes in, they're gonna clean house basically. And so I didn't know like whether I was still gonna have a job. Like, I knew like a lot of the people that I've become close with were about to be leaving and things like that, and it was just like, dang, like these are people you see every day, you know. And so that was kind of like sad, because it's like, dang, all my friends are leaving, but then it's also like I really can't be over here sad about my friends leaving, because I really need to be concerned on whether I'm gonna have a job or not. And it was just like a whole bunch of stuff. And so now we have a full staff, and I'm still on staff. I've been retained, so that's exciting. And so I feel like I can do this update now because I'm fully updated. Like, we have a full staff now, and it's not still like up in the air. So that was like a lot going on. Outside of that, outside of that, I've been trying to be ahead of the game this year. I was like, you know, last year was really good to me, although 2020 wasn't what any of us expected. And so I was trying to do that and more for 2021. And so like I had been planning out my content like a month in advance, which I usually never do. And it was working out for me, and then stuff started catching up because with work and everything, like, we figured out new ways to virtually integrate things that we would usually do in person. And so that has literally like has been a lot. Plus I serve at my church, and that was taking up a lot of time. It's like everything that I was committed to, or that I quote unquote had to do, was taking away from my time to create. Now granted, I've been able to have my weekends off from work, which is great. But I feel like I had just been like overwhelmed. So by the time the weekend would come, like, your girl was trying to sleep, you know? And so I just feel like it was a lot going on, y'all. And now, like, with creating my content, I'm a little bit overwhelmed, because it's like I'm trying to keep pumping out this content, but sometimes I don't see the impact that it has on you guys, and sometimes the numbers don't show it either. And it might sound like not that big of a deal if you're not a content creator, but for someone who's aspiring to be a full-time entrepreneur and a full-time content creator, like, those numbers matter. Those numbers determine what I can request as far as like what I get paid. Like, what I get paid is dependent on the engagement that you guys share with me. And one thing that I've been struggling with lately, and it's been kind of getting up under my skin, is the fact that my subscriber count, my follower count, does not add up to my engagement. Like, this video right here will probably get like 1,000 views, and I have over 200,000 subscribers. That's literally like, what, 0.5%? Like, that is like, that ain't even a penny. You feel me? It's a half a penny of y'all that is watching my videos. And that half a penny of people, like, I appreciate and it's so dope to have you guys supporting me, but I'm also not, you know, boo-boo the fool, and I know like which videos perform better, but there's also other videos that I like to do. Like, I like to be helpful to you guys. I like to share stuff that you guys genuinely ask about, and so I'm coming to the understanding that your girl, she don't have, if she want to get the bread and butter from creating content, I'm gonna have to put out what you guys want to see. And so I'm super excited. I'm in the planning phases of another beginner series, drugstore friendly, affordable, all of that. So send all your friends to my channel, because that is what y'all are here for. So that's what I'm gonna give you guys. Another thing, my skin has been going crazy. Like, you can't really see it right now, but like along my jawline on both sides, like I've been having breakouts that have been under the skin. And like once you can't pop and once that hurt, and it's just so, it's been so aggravating. And last year during quarantine, like my skin was the clearest it's ever been, and so I'm thoroughly convinced, you know, that me being in the workplace and me being like stretched far and wide and with a little bit of stress, like I feel like all of that has a lot to do with how my skin has been going. So there's that update, but that's been kind of annoying me, child. My hair it has been revitalized and it look good right now, but y'all, I went through it for about almost a month at this point. So I had my passion twist, or not passion twist, my butterfly locks, and I told y'all how that went, child. So y'all click the link up here if y'all want to see that video of my final review. But after that, I took out my hair and I was like, oh, I want to dye my hair brown, right? So I go to dye my hair brown because I do it, if it's free, it's for me, and or if it's cheap, then that's what I'm doing. I was trying to find a word that rhymes with cheap, but you know, I'm gonna do it the cheap way. So I'm a box dye kind of girl. So I did the box dye. Tell me why it only took to my roots and it did not take to the ends of my hair where it was like previously black. So I'm walking around like a burnt Cheeto, and I was like, I can't do this. So I went to Sally's and I was like, hey, I know there's like some kind of hair dye remover, like do y'all have it? And she suggested one to me, so I used that. Lifted my hair, looked great. And then the third step of the box, it like says that it can potentially make your hair darker. Y'all, tell me why when I put that thing on, it made my roots was still light, but the ends was like dark brown. And so I had the same issue, just a little less obvious. And so then it said you could do it up to 3 times. So I waited another week. I was doing these like week by week because I wasn't gonna do it back to back. Did it again, same results. But I was doing test strands at this point, and the test strand would turn out great. It would be all one color, but then when I do my whole head, it literally looked the same. So at that point I was annoyed, and last night I was like, okay, well my hair is lighter, the ends are dark brown instead of black, so maybe it'll take to the brown hair dye. Did the brown hair dye, didn't take. And so after that I was like, you know what, I'm not doing this. So I dyed my hair twice in the same night, and I went and I dyed it a natural black. So this is what my hair is looking like. It looks nice and shiny. The curls are still there. This is just like dried conditioner in my hair at this point, because I was like, girl, she needs to rest. The hair follicles need to rest. So here we are. That's pretty much my life update as of right now. Valentine's Day went well. You know, I hung out with some people that I really enjoy, and it was good. It's nice to feel loved. It's nice to feel appreciated. My mom, my sister, like they all went above and beyond. And it's just great to know that I have a lot of loving people around me. So yeah, that's all my update. It really wasn't nothing drastic, but I felt like, you know, I had to get it off my chest. I had to let you guys know where I been. Like, I ain't had content in so long. Like on Instagram, a lot of this stuff is like content that I both produced. and I'm literally like running low. So I don't even be getting on Instagram no more, because it's like every time I get on Instagram, it's like, dang girl, you ain't posting X amount of days. Dang girl, you ain't got nothing to post. And so that's when it kind of gets hectic being a content creator, because it's like you ain't no content creator without content. So you gotta make content. And then, like I said, between work and church, my evenings during the week was gone. Okay, like I ain't been having no time. Okay, and then I'm also working on some other stuff that the ideas are just mind-blowing. So it's just like trying to make these ideas reality is also something else that everything just piling up can really be overwhelming sometimes. So that's another reason why I like haven't really been having fresh content, because I've been like, I know that this situation I'm in is overwhelming, but I'm not gonna force myself to create content, which is gonna make me feel even more overwhelmed to create the content. So I was like, you know, this situation is overwhelming, but I'm gonna like woosah. I'm gonna I'm gonna rest on the weekend, because if I get caught up in everything that's matriculating in my head, like I'm just gonna go cuckoo for cocoa. So yeah, I ain't even mean to update y'all this long, but this is what y'all got. Now I'm about to go record the podcast for the last Sunday of this month. So make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all subscribe to Uncut Gems with Slim. Follow me on Instagram at slimreshae and Uncut Gems with Slim. Your girl is running 2 Instagram pages. Ciao. I don't know how y'all do it. I'm a one-woman band over here, and child, she sounding like doom doom ch, doom doom ch. That's all I got right now. But one day I'm gonna be like, but I'm getting there. Maybe March. I got some exciting ideas. I just gotta execute them. So y'all pray for me. I love y'all so very much. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you've watched this far, that means you really love me, and I appreciate you. And you should subscribe if you're not subscribed. I ain't even gonna do my whole spiel that I usually do, but if you're watching this far, that just means you vibing with me. And everyone else who's watched this far, they vibing with me too, and they are already subscribed. So go ahead. We on the road to 300K. Oh, we on the road to 300K. I'm super excited. So make sure you subscribe. Join the gym squad. I love y'all so very much. And y'all never forget, at the end of the day, without regrets, love yourself and be you. Till fall. Bye, guys.